2-home run performance. He'll look on the mound for what could be a statement game. Let's see if he can come out of the gate firing. This pitch popped up. And a quick out, number 1. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them. J.J. Weatherholt in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Leonard settles underneath it. Gets there, got it. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Swing and a drive. Very deep. Can't quite get there. It's a foul ball.
That's the ball.
Hard hit to right center. That's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Chase Davis. Really strong hitting performance recently. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one. The 0-1 from the lefty. Swings through that one for strike 2. Foul ball, still 0-2. On the ground, right side, Zamora. There with plenty of time, inning over. They leave 1 runner. Steps in. Not an easy at bat here. Young arm with nasty stuff and zero fear. Bash down the right side, but foul. Sharp was really producing his last time out. 4 runs batted in. And a rocket down the line.
Dig hard.
Fair ball. Runner around third. Runner scores and they take the lead. Here's the relay to the plate. Not in time. Safe at home. And they lead by 2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in, Leonardo Bernal. This broadcast comes to you courtesy of Deimos, the smaller of the 2 moons of Mars. When planning your next space travel itinerary, remember, Deimos, moon of Mars. This pitch popped up. Made under it. 1 up, 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. Next up for the Redbirds, Daniel Ortiz. Swings through that one. Swings through it for the K. Already 2 gone in the home half of the 2nd inning. That screwball got him tied up in knots as it dove under the zone, and part of that is how much drop it gets. It's more deceptive than your average changeup for that reason. 2 outs and nobody aboard. And misses inside.
That's a ball.
What a take with 2 strikes. It's a comebacker to the mound. There in plenty of time, ends the inning. They go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the inning, coming up to the dish from Memphis, Noah Mendlinger. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Mendlinger.
Just missed.
That's a ball.
Here's a high chopper. Zamora, the underhand flip, and they get the out. Nicely done. And here at the plate, Brian Ramos. Ramos, starting at the hot corner, 24 years old. He's got 9 RBI in his last 10 games. 1 out and the base is empty. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. And that is out number 2.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 4, Zach
Here's the left fielder, Zach Levinson. 0 for 1 so far. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. And that is a nice play to end the inning. End of 3. The Sounds have the edge. 2-0. David Sharp cracked a double the first time at bat.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
And the lead runner puts on the brakes at second. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. Weatherholt now at the plate and swings through strike 1. He swung early in the count, and that's been a recurring theme with this lineup. Seems like a big part of their strategy in this one. Dodges that fastball. That'll back him up a bit. And that's a strikeout looking. 1 gone leading off the 4th. Bases empty, 1 away. Blaze Jordan will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss, late cut there. Goes down looking for the strikeout. 2 outs already in the home 4th. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. So up next, Chase Davis. 0 for 1, grounded out the first time around. Left-handed batter waiting.
Oh!
Swing and a miss out in front of that. And he goes down on strikes. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Redbirds batting.
Oh!
That one hit to right. 1 away. Nobody on with 1 out. Next to hit, Daniel Ortiz. 3-pitch strikeout in the last AB. Will definitely want to do better this time. And swing and a miss. Out in front on that off-speed pitch. Everything got going a little too early there. Swung on and missed. Struck him out. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. And the next batter, Ramon Mendoza. Grounded out back to the pitcher the first time. Play made. That ends the inning. Continues to roll on. Digging in next for the Sounds, David Sharp. That one is absolutely pummeled. This one pretty deep. And that ball's out of here. That was a low 90s fastball, and it wound up in a spot that was entirely too hittable. A pitcher who doesn't have great velo on the fastball has to locate better than that. Menlinger batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And very quickly, it's 0-2 to the DH. Struck out swinging. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Digging in for the Redbirds, Brian Ramos. Grounded out the first time. That one finds the zone. With all these first pitch strikes, he's clearly not afraid of contact. This is an aggressive and effective approach. Grounds this one to the right side, and that's just foul. And here's the 0-2. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 1 out and the base is empty. Set down looking. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. So digging in, Zach Levinson. Levinson stands at 6 foot even, 24 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2023. 0-2, here's the pitch. Got the batter swinging, and that's a 1-2-3 inning. Make it 6. Back on the mound against the top of the lineup. 3rd time these hitters get a look at it.
That's a ball.
Center field. And there's 1 down. 1 out and the bases are empty. Blaze Jordan digs in now. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. that one to first, and steps on the bag for the out. And now the center fielder, Chase Davis. Swing and a high fly to left. It's pretty deep. That is the inning. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Craig Yoho. And walks have been an issue at times this season, so we'll see what kind of command we get today on the mound. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly, first and second now with nobody out. Every time he steps in the box these days, it's a point. Sharp was terrific at the plate in this one, really productive. Had a decent day on the mound as well. And this isn't to minimize his pitching, because he did well out there. But the way he was hitting in this one, you can see why he's regarded so highly as a prospect. He's got major upside. David Sharp comes into this one fresh. One down. Coming up to the dish for Nashville, David Sharp. And base hit. So one on now with one away.
Square up on that ball. Great job.
No time wasted here. Great rip on that one to the hole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. That one smashed to left field. And a quick out, number one. David Sharp now at the plate. 1 for 2. Swing and a rocket. That's back. High bounce sends this one over the fence. That's an automatic double. One down. Base is empty here in the ninth. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base knock. So they get a runner on with a one-out single.
Hey, that ball was hit hard. Good job.
Sharp had a solid game for them, really helped lift them to the win. Notched 3 hits in the game. If he has more games like this, a promotion will probably follow. Very good work. David Sharp, the top prospect. Stepping to the plate now for Nashville, David Sharp. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. Smacks this one to left center. That's pretty deep. Hauls it in, one away. And he was all over that heater. A grain or two lower on the ball, and it's still flying, and he's got to jog around the bases. Sharp grounder, that's through for a knock. So one on now with one away.
That'll way to find the sweet spot right there. That'll boy.
No question, he came up ready to hit. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. Swing and a high fly ball. Sailing towards left center field. Pretty deep. That's down. One hops off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double. He was ready to go on the first pitch, and it paid off. This next at bat looms very large. And now it's going to be David Sharp. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Wastes no time on this one. 9th homer of the year. And that's how Sharp played brilliantly, even if the team took the loss. Had 3 hits, one of them a homer. Obviously, he was a big piece of their offense in this ballgame. Great effort at the plate. And the final, 8-7. Thanks for tuning in and joining us for Minor League Baseball on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. So up next, David Sharp collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we need you right here. Here you go now.
And that one hammered. That one's back there. And it's gone. It just got out of here. Home run number 10 on the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Sharp Recently arrived after he got called up from Double-A. The 0-1. It drops in, gets away a little bit. They stop the lead runner at second, now 2 on with 2 outs. At the plate, David Sharp lined a single into center the last time up. And a clothesline shot into left for a base hit. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single.
Good job, squared up on that ball.
Now batting, the left fielder, Akil. Now batting.
Now at the plate, David. Swing and a rocket. That's pretty far back. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Great game at the plate, and he certainly made a difference for them. Nice job to help lift them to the win. David Sharp, currently on a 10. Digging in, facing the flavor of the month on the mound. Now has a chance to change the recipe. Can't come up with it. And now runners on the corners with 2 away. Welcome back to Memphis, top of the 4th inning. Fly ball left field. Levinson settles under it and makes the catch. This broadcast is brought to you by Bad Boy Bidets. This isn't your grandma's bidet. Their models have pressures up to 2,000 PSI to spray away even the toughest messes and keep everything fresh and clean. And that'll do it. 1 down. David Sharp getting ready to hit. 1 for 3. In the air, out towards right center, Davis has a beat on. Gets there, got it. No complaints.